$1 a day. I don't know whether $1 a day is the right number or not. Maybe it's twice what it should be, maybe it's 1/5 of what it should be. I don't know. But in order to be able to kind of put like the old, a face with a name, same kind of thing. You have to have something to look at. So the young lady back there in the red that was waving her hand, yes.
Hi, Cheryl Ruby, 25 Ashley Court, and I want to thank Mr. Durkin. He met with me on Friday and answered a lot of questions. The one point I wanted to make, when you say once we get some additional information and we're going to move forward on this, you're going to start looking into things. The one thing that I am very concerned about is if you ask the people in your chairs in the towns where these prisons are, or you ask CCA, they of course are going to tell you it has not impacted their community.
Right.
So a big challenge, and I don't know how we would do this, but how do we find out what the people, the residents in those communities feel? What are the people who back up to these locations? What do they feel like? Not the people sitting there going, of course this was a good decision. They're not going to admit to their residents it was a bad decision.
Right.
So I know that's a challenge, but
Yeah.
we can't look at this and be naive at the answers that you're going to get when you try to look for documentation.
You're right to the degree of where you get the info from. And I think that's why when we talked on Friday that we certainly intend on doing independent research of anybody out there with respect to that. Whether it's information for it, against it, whatever the case may be, we're also going to take that into consideration, but also information that we dig up ourselves with respect to that.
Last person, Mark.
Name is John
Oh, I'm sorry.
Splicky,
I'm sorry.
24722 Michael Street. Question I have is Congress has put the question of immigrants being sent back to their countries, whether it be Mexico or wherever. It could change.
Well,
and that thing, if we build it, it's going to be a white elephant out there. I just want you to be aware that I know you're going to be thinking about it. And I want to think everybody's thinking about that. It could change because the Congress right now is just not, it's a know-nothing Congress.
That's a topic of discussion in here on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So believe me, it hasn't gone over our head.
And you know what?
Just wanted to
You're
bring it up.
especially right between now and November.
That's right.
Yeah.
After November 6th.
All bets are off.
That's right.
Yeah, I know, I understand. And I guess it is what it is. Well, anyway, thanks for coming in. I hope you are walking away with no information.
.org. Yeah.